Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Sunday, so come hang out with me. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I clean my brushes, both makeup and hair brushes. I think it's very important to keep these things clean. We're using them on our hair and our skin, and you don't want to have anything dirty touching on you, because I know I don't. So we're just going to jump right into it, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do everything. Now, first I'm going to show you how I clean my hair brushes. Now, this is something I picked up on living at home, and Mom used to do it. So it's something I still incorporate even though it's just me using my brushes. So you're going to need a little container, or depending on how many brushes you have, you might need a bigger container, but I'm only doing 4, so I need a small one today. You're going to need a little bit of alcohol and some warm water. The alcohol is optional depending on your preference. You could just use warm water, but it's been a little while, so I'm going to throw a little bit of alcohol in there just to help clean everything out. So, starting with the alcohol, I just put a little bit in there. It does not have to be too much, like so. And then I'm going to add the water. I'm only going to fill it till here because once I insert the brushes, the water is going to rise. So I have my brush that I use to slick back the hair. I'm just going to put it in there. I also have my Denman brush. Ooh. My toothbrush for my baby hairs. And just the comb that I use to part my hair. And it's going to look something like this. So what I like to do is I put these in here first and I set them aside. You are going to want to let them sit and just to help pull all the stuff out of the bristles, and then we'll come back to this and I'll show you guys how to finish cleaning your brushes. Now let's move to the makeup brushes. So I have all my brushes here. I have the Zoe Ayla electric makeup brush cleaner, so you guys are going to get to see how I use it to clean my brushes. You're also going to need a cleansing gel, and again you're going to need some warm water. So let's go ahead and take all this stuff out so you guys can see exactly how I clean my brushes. So starting off, I'm going to be removing the Zoe Ayla electric brush cleaner from the box. As you can see, there are some pieces on the top. I'm just going to go ahead and remove those. That way I can get to the pieces on the bottom. Those two are crucial parts, I guess, in the makeup brush cleaning. But that right there is the main piece. So I'm just going to remove that out right now and toss that box aside so we can get started. So in the box, you'll see these are some pods, and these are just the pods that you attach to the end of your makeup brush. That way you can attach the electrical part so it can both clean and dry your brushes. Now once you have everything set up, you're going to reach for your brush cleansing gel. And I just put about a size of a quarter because it does start expanding once it's in the jar. And then I'm going to add the warm water. Now be mindful, you don't want to overfill the jar just because you are also able to dry your brushes. So you see that little line, that's what I base my water off, and then I leave that portion open so I can dry my brushes properly. So now that you have everything laid out, I just like to take a piece of paper towel so I can place my brushes. And now we're going to move on to the pods. Now the pods come in many different sizes. One size can be used for multiple brushes. You just have to see which one is going to fit. You need it to be tight enough that it's not going to come loose once you start pressing go on the electrical part of the makeup brush cleaner. So some are a little snug, but better safe than having your brush or water or anything just flying all over the place. This contraption here has a little triangle that goes at the top of the pod. That way you can insert it to the pod, and then the other end is going to insert on the electrical part, which you're about to see right now. Now that it's attached, you're just basically going to insert the brush in the water, press that button right there, and it's gonna start spinning. It's so cool. The vibration is a little rough on the hands, but hey, whatever you need to do to get those brushes clean, right? And we're going. Now I'm going to stop because now I'm ready to dry my brush. I lift it out of the water, I press the button again, and you're going to see that the air is just going to, as you can see, affect the water. But while it's doing that, it's actually drying your brush, which is super awesome. And then you just check it and it's clean, it's dry, and you're just going to remove it from the electrical part, and then I just place it on the paper towel. So now that I'm done with my first brush, I'm just going to place it down and follow the exact same steps with all my brushes. It's super quick, it's super easy, it definitely cuts the time in getting your brushes clean, and I'm really enjoying this Zoe Ayla electric makeup brush cleaner. So now I have all my smaller brushes done. I'm going to go change that water over there. As you can see, it's pretty dirty and the other brushes I have left are really big. I don't need that dirt inserting in the other brushes. So I just like to switch out the water and start from scratch on my second batch of brushes. So now we're back. It's nice and clean and we're just going to follow the same steps. I'm going to still put a quarter size amount of the brush cleansing gel. And then I'm going to add my warm water and I'm going to do the exact same steps that I did with the smaller brushes with the bigger brushes. Voila! Now all our makeup brushes are nice and clean. So once you're done, I just rinse and dry out my Zoe Ayla tin. I put this to the side, and this contraption here is just to hold all the pods that go on your brush. Based on the size, you'll know which one goes where. It's a really good item to just keep everything organized if you're not going to keep your Zoe Ayla in the box that it came in, so you don't have these pods flying all the way around, or even worse, losing them, because you really do need them in order to use this makeup brush cleaner. So now that our makeup brushes are all done, this entire time our hairbrushes have been soaking, so we are going to bring that back out and I'm going to show you how to finish cleaning the rest of your hairbrushes. Now for the hairbrushes. I don't know if you guys can see it from your angle, but there is stuff swirling in that water, obviously coming out of the bristles and stuff, which is probably gel, mousse, leave-in conditioner, hair cream, all that stuff. So you're definitely going to need paper towel for this and not just for placing down the brushes. I really didn't want to show it, but as you can see, that is all the gel coming out of my toothbrush that I use for my baby hairs. And what you're going to do is, yeah, move that over. What you're going to do is just wipe it on the paper towel. Left, right, like you're brushing, whatever you need to do to get all the product and all the gunk out of there. It should be pretty easy by now since it's been soaking in the concoction that we made with the water and the alcohol. But once you're done, it's super soft, super clean, and after rubbing it on the paper towel, it's actually super dry. And I did that with the toothbrush, and I'm going to do it with all the other stuff that are sitting in the container. So for my Denman brush was a little bit easy. That I just like to do because I do detangle my hair with conditioner in it. So I just pat out anything and I just dry it out. But that's the easiest brush to basically clean. And then with my comb is probably something similar. I just make sure nothing is stuck into the teeth of the comb, wipe it down, and make sure it's nice and clean. But it's also good to sanitize these products, even if they don't have as much buildup as another one. Last but certainly not least, my main brush that slicks down the hair when I need it to. I just like to pat it out, pull out any hair that's in there, make sure there's no gunk in the bristles. I want it nice and clean for the next use. Voila! And that's how I clean my hair and makeup brushes. I cannot stress the importance of keeping those things clean. Remember, they do touch your skin, they touch your hair, they're touching your body. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I upload every Sunday. And until next time, guys, bye!